I'm often asked by new real estate agents whether I actually do property research before making cold calls. Now, I'd like to address this question specifically related to cold calling and that you haven't had a conversation with this person prior. My recommendation is no, do not get down the rabbit hole of doing property research. Often you will find when you start your prospecting calls out this way, you'll discover an hour can disappear very quickly and you're only about 4 or 5 calls in. So it isn't wise. The other thing you've got to be very mindful of is when you load yourself up with all this very helpful property related information, you have a tendency to steer the agenda of the call towards speaking about their specific property only. Now, I don't advise this on a cold call. I think it's really important that you go into these calls with an open mind to have a warm discussion and leave your agenda at the door, but rather provide a safe space for them to be asking you as either an expert or somebody that can at least go get the answers for them, and let them bring the topics up around the current property market, perhaps around properties in the area, or whether if they do renovations, this is going to help with the value of their property. There are so many topics they can easily raise with you, but if you set a tight agenda based on the information that you've gleaned in relation to their property, you're going to shut the conversation down very quickly. It will end up in call sabotage. So long story short, I avoid doing any sort of research. I keep an open mind. I set an intent to go in and purely have a warm discussion. I hope you found this helpful.